Hey music friends, this is Davi Vasc. I'm a music composer for games and this is one of the most requested themes from Elden Ring Nightreign, Heolstor The Nightlord. Let's go. I don't know anything about this, by the way. I still haven't played the game. Oh, slow start. Very eerie. Wow. Is that a synth? There's like a bass synth. Wow, man, there's a sense of sophistication. And class to this. This part almost sounds like a string concerto. And this is a triple beat meter. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. What is this bass? This bass is disturbing. Wow. Wow, this guy's different, isn't he? They're building him up so slowly. What is this guy? Like, there's a sense of nobility and sophistication. The composition style and the instrumentation style in this reminds me of a string concerto, which you know is a genre of classical music that, as the name implies, it uses strings. It sounds classical, but also there's a sense of anticipation being built here with this note on the bass being held. And these low-pitched sounds that sound to me like a synth, some kind of electronic instrument. It sounds like something stirring under the surface, and the fact that it sounds like a synth to me makes it different, sets it apart from the orchestra. It sounds like something different, something alien, something foreign and weird, stirring under the surface. This sound. If you're not on headphones, you might not be able to hear it because it's very bassy. And they're still holding this to build anticipation. And again, the triple beat meter. There's an aspect of dance to this. Now there's a harp. This is so beautiful. I don't sense evil in this at all. There's no threat. It's just sadness and melancholy. Yeah, and now they do like a fake build up. They build up, and then the energy goes down again. This is amazing, bro. Wow, this sounds so sad. there's a struggle, there's an anguish to this. There, like I said, there's no threat at all. There's no rage, there's no madness, there's no violence, which are things we've come to expect from these boss battle themes from FromSoft games, right? I just noticed something as well. The string concerto aspect of this gives it almost a sensation of loneliness as well, of emptiness, because listen to this part, for example. It's like a small ensemble, it's like a small chamber ensemble of strings. It's less than what we've come to expect from FromSoft. You know, FromSoft usually has the whole deal, brass, woodwinds, heavy percussion. This part here has so much empty space left in the mix that it gives you that impression of emptiness, of loneliness. And also even the arrangement that they're playing, the rhythm, there's like little pauses in the music. They do dun 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 dun, and then silence. They really let the silence take over the music at some points. Silence. Silence again. There's such a sense of dignity, of pride to this, right? But also like of a hurt kind of pride. Because there's a sadness here. And the fact that this sounds also like a waltz is so interesting. Because, you know, this is a fight, right? And the waltz, like, suggests movement. I wonder if, like, the brass and the full orchestra is going to come in at some point. Probably at a later phase, right? Okay, that was the end of first phase, I assume. And they ended with the very same note that they were holding before. That's a sad chord. The music resolved in a sad home chord. Oh, choirs. The bell, man. The bell reminds me of Dark Souls 3. Oh, the strings are more violent now. Okay, man, listen to the strings. There's more of a sign of rage, of violence. Even like the way the players are, you know, going up and down on the strings with the bow is more forceful, right? Is more violent. So yeah, the guy's mad. He wasn't mad before, but you guys made him mad. He was just sad before, and now he's mad. Are you proud of yourselves? You made the guy mad. He's finally violent now. Listen to first the choirs. But yeah, this makes me think that whatever was stirring under the surface in first phase is now on the surface. The lingering obscure threat from first phase is not obscure anymore. Now it's evident. Yeah. He's mad now. You guys made him angry. it's still a triple beat meter. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. The choirs add to this also a sense of scale. The music before in first phase was so introspective. I felt like I was looking directly at the soul of this guy, whoever this is. It was introspective, right? It was about him. It was about his feelings. Now with the choirs tend to add like a sense of scale, a sense of magnitude. Just because of the number of human voices, it feels like the whole world is involved in this. So now this second phase is no longer about him, about, you know, him in an introspective way. Is about him in a more outward way. Is about like, is about the fight, you know, is about the violence, is about the rage that's going on right now. Is about a more outward expression of negative emotion, about violence, right? Oh! Some small hints. Some small hints of heroism there. Amazing. Let me show you this. I mean, this is still sad. It's still sad like first phase, but it's more violent, like I said. But they're starting to show some signs of heroism, some signs of adventure, which is normal for Elden Ring boss themes. They usually get more heroic as they go. Now they're showing little signs of it. In the midst of all these sad chords and tense chords, there's a little chord with positive emotion. Check this out, check this out. So, did you see the little lonely happy chord, just one happy chord in this sea of sad chords? So, what caught my attention about this is that this chord here is usually a setup, even in Elden Ring songs, it's usually a setup for a heroic rise, a heroic sequence of chords. So when he did this, I thought he was going to do this after. Other happy chord, right? Instead, he did this, right? Happy chord. Then he went here. He went here on a more negative, tense, bummer kind of way. I'm still expecting this to go more heroic towards the end, but right now it seems like our friend Heolstor is still sad. He is angry and not feeling very positive right now. Again. Wow. And I still don't hear brass. Okay, third phase. Oh my god. Is he gonna get really angry? Oh! The snare drums. Okay, so now there's percussion. Oh! Wow. So what did I tell you guys before? I told you it's normal for Elden Ring songs to usually get a little bit more heroic as they go. And right at the beginning of third phase here, you know, it's still super disturbing. There's disturbing chords, there's more intensity and violence, but they introduced a very heroic sequence of chords here. Check this out. All right, check out the sequence of heroic chords. Did you see? This is just like second phase in a way. Remember in second phase when I detected that little happy chord and I thought, you know, they were suggesting that we were going to go in a more positive direction, but they didn't. They just did the happy chord and then they went into like a bummer direction. Here they went more heroic, more positive, but still they kind of bamboozled us into believing that this would be more positive, happier, more heroic than it really is. Check this out. They did this. Very heroic. Right? Disturbing. So I feel like there's something in this fight preventing, I don't know, something in this guy maybe preventing the fight or the character from going full heroic. There's something in this fight preventing it from being like a straightforward good guy versus bad guy kind of situation. It seems like it wants to be heroic, but it can't help being just sad and disturbing. And the violin, man, there's such loneliness to it. Wow, this part is so cool. Wait, is there a harpsichord here? There's a harpsichord. Did you hear the harpsichord? Remember at the beginning of the song I said this had a feeling of nobility and sophistication to it because it sounded like a string concerto. Now there's a harpsichord. Man, that's so cool. That emphasizes completely those aspects that I mentioned of nobility, of, you know, classical music, of sophistication. The harpsichord really makes me believe that this guy, you know, really has some sort of dignity, nobility to him. The harpsichord, of course, is a Baroque instrument. It makes you think of some kind of old sophistication, right? It makes you think of old times that were somehow more dignified and noble than the times of today. This part is so cool. Hear the harpsichord. Man, so cool. This really has a Baroque feel to it. Some of this, like parts like this, for example, almost make me think of space. There's almost like a sort of living failures aspect to it. I don't know if I'm recognizing if there's like a similar arrangement with living failures, or maybe even it's something like Radahn. Those bosses, you know, living failures from Bloodborne, Radahn from the original Elden Ring, they all had something to do with space. And there's certain kinds of arrangement that you can find even like in stuff like Star Wars that they seem to remind us, they seem to trigger like memories of the vastness, of the beauty and the emptiness of space. There's some arrangements here where the arrangement is mostly empty, save for maybe like a little bass, but the choirs on top are like painting the picture of this vastness of space. Let me see if I can find it. This part. Doesn't this remind you of space? Man, this is so terrifying. You know what's terrifying about this is that this is violence with intention. There's no madness in this. There's no irrationality. It's very meticulously crafted, intentional violence. Because of the way this very sophisticated Baroque music is crafted. Oh, piano? Wow. Such struggle, man. Such tragedy. Oh, it's resolving. Ooh. Wow, it resolved pretty conclusively on the sad chord. Man, all in all, the one word for this boss battle is sad. Hey, I've done other videos just like this one on the music of Elden Ring Nightreign. There's a little playlist over here, and over here I'm gonna put videos I've done on the music of regular Elden Ring. So check these out, and remember, whenever you're ready to spread your wings and go on a music journey again, I'll see you there.